My name is Marissa M. Skow. Welcome to my channel. This channel is a vlog that is primarily going to promote my writing content. I will probably be reading stories and short stories aloud to you, and I hope that you like them. In addition to that, I have a number of interests. Я говорю по-русски чуть-чуть, я стараюсь стать свободна, но это очень трудно, потому что я очень занята, я мама, и я стараюсь хорошо. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to get better. But я изучаю только чуть-чуть. I only study a little bit. I don't have a whole lot of time to become fluent in Russian, but it's pretty much my favorite language because my grandmother came to America on a boat, and she is Carpatho-Rus, which is actual gypsy. They don't have a country. It's a country in between Ukraine and Russia. And so she comes from the Carpatho Mountains, and when I discovered that, I was like, no wonder I am so drawn to belly dance. I love belly dancing. That's another one of my hobbies. So, as you can see, I'm kind of a busy lady. In addition to writing books and dancing, I'm also trying to learn to play the guitar by myself, which sucks. But the reason I'm doing that is because I'm part of a dance troupe, and we really need to have musicians. We've got drummers, but we need some melody. Oh yeah, and I'm an avid gardener. Love gardening, love permaculture. Sort of interested in that prepper suburban homestead type of lifestyle. I just think it's far more sustainable than the way we currently live. And so I'm really trying to promote that. And I just think it's great to have that kind of a lifestyle. When you're able to provide for yourself, you have a better sense of control and a better sense of the earth and just a better sense of how everything works in general. If everybody had a victory garden in their yard, we would be far less dependent on corporate farming, and that can only be a good thing. So this channel will probably update you on those home front things that I'm working on too, just because I like to promote the things that I'm really interested in and find other nerdy people that are interested in those same things. In addition to being an aspirational author, I'm a mom and a wife. I have two fantastic kids who I love very, very much, and they're pretty much my reason for existing and why I strive to be a person that can make money but also be at home. I think it is my job. I'm very conservative in that area. I think it's my job to raise my kids. I don't think that I should be having to drop them off at daycare from the time they're 6 weeks old. And I want to be clear, I'm not putting anybody down who chooses that lifestyle or path. It's just not mine. I have really worked hard to find jobs where I can be with them at home when they're at home. So I'm home with them in the morning, I'm home with them in the afternoon, and that's really important to me. It's one of the reasons why I want to be an author because then I can work from home and bring joy and help people hallucinate about fun worlds and things that are just fantasy, you know? I love fantasy. I'm very much addicted to cosplay and fantasy. My husband is a gamer. He's also a board gamer, loves D&D. So we're kind of a geeky family, but that's all right by me. I really enjoy those things. So yeah, that's just a small introduction to me and who I am and what this blog will be about. I'm sure it will grow as I get a little bit more familiar with the video editing software. I'm very much a novice, so please bear with me on that. And as I find more interest to share with the public and get my stories and manuscripts done, I don't know anybody else, but as an author, I have several manuscripts going at the same time because my brain doesn't work that way. I don't have the ability to just sit and focus on one manuscript at a time. So many bomb-ass lyrics like pop into my head, but it's rarely for the story that I am currently working on. And so I'll get pulled in different directions with regard to manuscripts. So I'm at the dog park right now. It's pretty much my favorite place in the world. Just woods. I love the woods. Oh, yeah. That's kind of my writer's train of thought right there. You just get so distracted by little side things. But so I have several manuscripts going right now. I have The Levels, which is sort of about reincarnation and just this crazy experience that we have here on Earth. I have Tales of a Frazzled Wedding Planner because I was one for a decade. There's so many just wonderful scenarios that have to be shared with the world. It is fiction, it's totally fictional, but drawing from that background, I can really share some of the non-fictional aspects, like how hard it is to set up a wedding, how hard it is logistically to move people from point A to point B, and sort of describe the process of event design and what it takes to pull all of these elements together and create a beautiful event. So that, with a little bit of a romantic story and some crazy shenanigans, kind of gave birth to Tales of a Frazzled Wedding Planner. So yeah, I drew on my professional experience, and then sort of my imaginative side took off with all of these what if this happens scenario. So that's coming out soon. That's my second big project. So the Matron Transformation is the second book in the series that I am writing. Chronicles of the Crone. Chronicles of the Crone will be the third. And I am it's a fantasy land about fairies and gnomes and witches and ghosts and even some new species that I've made up in my head that I'm super excited to introduce in the second book. Yeah, I write primarily young adult fiction, and I'm learning as I go. I don't have a marketing team, I don't have a writing agent. I just have my imagination and my gumption, really. So that's kind of the only thing that keeps me going at this point, is just believing in myself. And so I think all of you should too. Whatever your dream is, just continue, because nothing can stop you if you don't give up. That's always been, you know, something that I live by, and I hope you guys do too. So it's just a matter of me telling you about the things I'm interested in, describing my upcoming projects and stories, trying to generate a little bit of interest in my writing, and sharing all of my hobbies and odd things with everybody. So welcome to my little corner of the world. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me. If you really want to help me out, you could subscribe, but that's not primarily what this channel is about. It's mostly like, hey, I just want to introduce you to these stories. Listen to them in the car when you're on a long ride and enjoy them, and I'll keep writing, because that's what it's all about, having people enjoy my stories. So that's a little about me. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Bye. До свидания.